Welcome! For today's video, I fought the Wither. I had to go to the Nether and gather soul sand. And then, the hardest part was gathering the 3 Wither skeleton skulls from the Wither skeletons. They are around a 2.5% drop chance. But if you have looting on your sword, which I do, it increases by 1% for each level of looting. And since I have looting 3, that means I have a 5.5% chance for the Wither skeleton skulls to drop every time I eliminate a Wither skeleton. So it didn't take too long to get all 3 skulls. Probably an hour and a half. I think it took a little longer too, because I couldn't find any Wither skeletons for a while until I went to a different Nether fortress. It has to be dark enough for them to spawn, and I think the first fortress I went to had glowstone around it, so they weren't spawning as often. Also, when fighting the Wither skeletons, you have to be careful to not let them hit you, or you'll get a poison effect called Wither that will drain your health. But you can drink a bucket of milk, and that will cure it. Also, another strategy I use is to have my sword with looting in my main hand, and equip my bow on my offhand, and then eliminate the Wither skeletons with my bow, and it will apply the looting effect, which is a pretty cool trick. After I got all 3 skulls, I started preparing to summon and fight the Wither by making potions of regeneration. You need an awkward potion, which is made with a 1 nether wart and up to 3 bottles of waters. Then you add a gas tier, and it will make potions of regeneration. And then you can add 1 redstone to increase the duration of the potions. I also made a bunch of golden carrots so I could have my hunger and health regenerate faster. And once I was ready, I flew with my wings of elytra and looked for a plains biome to summon the Wither. I wanted to have it be plains biome so that I could use my bow and arrow and not have trees or structures get in the way. And finally, I was ready to summon the Wither. You just place 4 soul sand in a T shape and then place the 3 Wither skeleton skulls on top. Now, when the battle first starts, you want to run pretty far away because the Wither charges up and then explodes. If you watch his health bar in the top of the screen, you'll see it filling up from left to right, and once it's full, he will explode and do a ton of damage to anything nearby. So after he exploded, I ran towards him and started firing my bow and arrow at him. But I had to watch out for the skulls that he was firing at me, because if they hit you directly, you get the Wither poison effect. But I came prepared. So I drank my regeneration potions while I had the Wither effect on me, and I ate some of my gold carrots to regenerate even more health. But even with all of that, he still got my health very low several times. So this is not an easy fight, especially in hardcore mode. But I also have my totem of undying, so if I were to die, I would come back to life. Also, his skulls that he fires at you do explosive damage. So as you'll see in the video, I got stuck a few times in holes in the ground from his explosive damage, and that is pretty dangerous. He does damage from explosions and the Wither poison effect. So yeah, I was actually surprised at how tough the Wither really is. I kept firing my arrows at him, and then once he was half health, I started attacking with my sword because he becomes immune to ranged attacks. This was really dangerous because I had to get up close and attack with my sword while he's blasting me with skulls. But I have fully enchanted protection 4 diamond armor, all my regeneration potions, and my golden carrots. Also, he's not too difficult to hit with the bow and arrow because he will target you and fly right over you. So that made it a lot easier than the Ender Dragon, because the Ender Dragon flies all around and can be kinda difficult to hit with your arrows. Also, I watched some how-to videos on how to fight the Wither. That way, I was fully prepared. The battle with the Wither was pretty exciting, and he was a lot tougher than I thought. But I didn't have to use my totem of undying, so that was nice. I was pretty excited and glad to have accomplished another goal in my Minecraft hardcore world. And I got a Nether star. So now I can make a beacon back at my base. I also gathered some of the Wither roses, which drop from animals that get eliminated by the Wither during the battle. So yeah, that was my battle with the Wither. Thanks for watching, and like and subscribe if you enjoyed.